What's up, pageant patrons? This is Isaac, and I have to tell you, I am not I'm not a big conspiracy theorist. I'm really not. Show me some evidence, and that's what I want to go by. I've been taking a look. One of my commenters prompted me to take a look at the camera angles of the Miss Universe, especially the top, when they were getting ready to announce the top 5. So as we know, Michelle Dee made the top 10, and they were getting ready to announce the top 5. We created a couple of videos, but you know, copyrights and all that, we can't really show it. But one of the things that was evident, and you can take a look for yourself. There's a couple of shots where the cameraman seemed to zoom in on Michelle Dee and then zoom back out. So the idea is that the cameraman knew that Michelle Dee was supposed to be in the top 5. Maybe the producer, because as you know, the cameraman, they just take orders. So they probably had their earphones on, and the producer says, camera 1, pan in, camera 2, pan in. That's, you know, from my understanding, that's generally how they do it. But if you watch it, it seems as if they keep panning in on, you know, a Michelle Dee and whoever else. And by the way, I love this picture because both of them are fine as hell. But anyway, I'm off topic. So, but they seem to automatically sort of go straight to Michelle Dee. And so the idea is that the cameraman already knew. But the cameraman, all they do is take orders. So did the producer already know? And again, like I said, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. And, you know, the whole idea of moving on and going on to something else, and I'm certainly okay with that. But again, if someone in my comments say, hey, will you just take a look at this and let us know what you think? I do reaction videos. I'm okay with that. I'll give you my reaction. And so what happens is that when you look at the camera angles, and then if you were to combine that with the fact that on the Miss Universe El Salvador website, Miss Universe, I'm trying to think. That's right. Miss Universe, the El Salvador website, the top 5 included Michelle Dee. But about 7, I can't remember if it's 7 or 10 minutes later, Michelle Dee was not in there. It was Miss Thailand, Antonio Porcel. So now, if I'm a conspiracy theorist, what I would say is, oh, they knew that Michelle Dee should have been in the top 5. Look at the camera angles. Look at how the cameraman seems to automatically go to Michelle Dee because at any moment she could be called. And then you combine that with the fact that all of a sudden Michelle Dee disappears out of the top 5. You know, there's some fishy stuff going on. I can't really say that. I can't. Because again, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but show me some evidence. Is it a coincidence? Yes, but you can't blame the cameraman because the cameraman, they just take orders from the producer. The producers tell them, oh yeah, the producers tell them exactly where to point the cameras because, you know, you've got several cameras, 1, 2, 3, you know, just an example, 1, 2, 3, 4. Camera 2, pan into whatever. Camera 1, pan into whatever. Camera 17, whatever, you know, pan into this. So it's not really the cameraman. Well, did the producers know? That honestly, that's a debatable point. Because we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. And I don't think we'll ever know unless someone comes forward and they say, oh yeah, this is what happened, blah, 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 blah. Okay? And so I do have to give it to the new Miss Universe, Shanice Palacios. She even rendered an apology saying that it was just on their website. She rendered an apology. I can't remember what it said, but she did offer an apology. And I think because she is the new Miss Universe, she's really just trying to smooth things over. So I got to give my hats off to, at that time, Miss Nicaragua, now the new Miss Universe, because she's really just trying to just make the case that, you know what, she's a fellow contestant. You know, and let's try to just move on from this, and so that way she can begin her duties because we all know that she's got some things going on with her. But as far as this whole conspiracy that, you know, Michelle Dee should have been in the top 5, I think all of us know she probably should have been in the top 5, but I don't think there was, I don't believe there was anything, you know, suspicious or sinister I think the fact that we disagree with how Ann is running the organization, when you combine that, I just think that everybody's mad at bad management of the organization. Now, Michelle Dee ended up winning 4 awards. She did. She ended up winning 4 awards. So so the question, it sort of begs the question, how in the hell can you win 4 awards and still not be in the top 5? I don't really care about the camera angles. And so I'm sorry if you disagree with me. Let me know if you disagree with me. My whole idea is I don't understand how you win 4 of, you know, the 5 or 6 awards that they have, but yet you don't end up in the top 5. That's more of a question for me. Camera angles and all of that, you can make an assumption about that, but no one will ever really know. But again, I'm going to say it one more time. This is the 3rd time that I'm going to say it. How do you win 4 of the awards that night and still not end up in the top 5? That's a better question. And so for me, and I'm going to just leave it right there. All right? Pageant patrons, you guys are awesome as always. Please, please, please send me some comments. Send me some comments at the bottom. Let me know what you guys think. That kind of, you know, gives me something to think about. Okay? As always, you guys are awesome. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you.